ride on a windowless school bus, pretty comfortable ride. The guide was pretty good, funny, but I thought I'd see more than just the city. That could have been my fault, but in a busy port and multiple companies hounding us for our business, it was a little overwhelming. Stopped at the local alcohol distillery and a very scenic stop on top of an old fort. There was a couple other stops that was questionable, but to each their own. Offered to drop us off at Mambo Beach and would return 2 hours later to take us back to the port. Provided bottles of water during tour. We had an amazing experience with gentry. We booked on a Sunday morning and was unsure if we would be confirmed. At 7:45 a.m. the next morning I received a text saying that we would be receiving a private tour, which was totally fine. Gentry picked us up and we were off to the journey the beautiful island of Curaçao. I would highly recommend this excursion. We learned so much about the history, the culture and fun side of the island. We found this tour company once we got off our cruise boat and they did not disappoint. They drove us around Curaçao while telling us everything we were looking at as we went along. They were very informative and friendly. Stopped at a local beach for 2 hours and that was beautiful. Would highly recommend using them again. Gentry, our tour guide, was amazing. She went above and beyond. She took us to so many spots that were not very touristy with so much history. Took us to a beautiful beach. The tour did not disappoint. Would highly recommend and request Gentry as your guide. Fantastic tour. Tour guide Shani was beyond amazing. Chris drove us safely over the huge bridge. Loved every moment. Enjoyed the liquor tasting. Curaçao is absolutely beautiful with vibrant colors. Thank you Shani and team. Best price tour that filled the day, had sights, forts, and plenty of beach time. They even rescued some lost souls from our cruise ship that they missed the scheduled meet-up. Great price for the trip and well worth it. Learning the history of Curaçao and seeing the beautiful artwork each place that we visited was awesome. The distillery was also very fun. Honestly, the entire tour was pretty cool and educational. Amazing experience and beautiful sights topped with great interactions. I also really enjoyed how they went in depth about small details and different neighborhoods and church origins. The guide Shani and driver John were very personable and knowledgeable. Do it, you won't regret it. We saw the city and went to the beach and they came back and got us. Wonderful, the people were amazing and so kind. They explained us everything about their culture, monuments, places, paints and their history. Was very nice. They were great. She showed us around on a tour and took us to the distillery for tasting and she sang a solo and they dance and teach us the local language. Chantry was delightful and so informative. She made this tour interesting and attended to our every comfort. Certainly I recommend doing this tour. Absolutely great tour. My group had a great time. It was worth the value. Enjoyed our stay in Curaçao. I will definitely bring a group back. Shani is an exceptional entertainer. We had a good time and discovered places we would not have found by ourselves. I highly recommend. Gigi and Shandy are awesome. We really enjoyed the tour. Happy we didn't book through the ship. This tour felt like hanging with family.